Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
If British weapon touches Russia, we will bomb you. That is what Russia told Britain. Let me read what our brother is giving us. He says, so it appears there's a remarkable escalation in the war games between Russia and the NATO bloc through Ukraine. Things have now gotten so bad that a direct Russia-NATO confrontation is potentially one tiny little trigger away, except something else gives. He said a short while ago, the British ambassador to Russia, Nigel Casey, was summoned to the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Moscow and was bluntly informed that if Ukraine uses British missiles to attack Russia territory, all British military installations inside and outside Ukraine will be struck by Russian armed forces. You see, there are indications that the British ambassador was made aware of specific British targets that will inevitably come under Russian fire if weapons promised Ukraine by Cameroon eventually land anywhere on Russian territory. One of those targets is the UK's that is factories that manufacture the Storm Shadow cruise missiles and a series of other important crucial targets. Pundits in Moscow are saying that the government of Vladimir Putin must be under a lot of pressure from its military right now to strike manufacturing sites of Western weapons, since these weapons are now being used not only in Ukraine but to strike targets inside Russia, which has always been a red line. Elements in the Russian intelligence network think they have enough information to believe the West has crossed the line in their continued provocation of the Russian Federation, which is why President Putin has just ordered a tactical nuclear weapons drill, the first of its kind since the war with Ukraine and NATO broke out 2 years ago, to give the West a sneak peek into the historic catalysm they are slowly wishing upon themselves in their almost maniacal obsession with destroying or fighting Russia. Any good student of international politics would have known that at some point in the war games, Putin will tire to fend off provocation from the West, and there have been a myriad countless. Each time this provocation happened, the world holds its breath, thinking Putin will strike or do something impressive in response, but he just lets it slide. As I said in one of my videos, there's only so much he can take. The more he turns the other cheek, the more he gets slapped with both hands, and this can't go on forever, because a man who really wants a fight, you will at some point have to decide whether to give it or give in. The posture I've seen of Putin in the last few days is unlike anything I've seen since the start of this war with Ukraine. He seems ready, not just to play a defensive role, but to even go on the offensive. I can literally feel this in my bones. He's mad right now and won't be surprised. And I won't be surprised if the West has been waiting for is about to drop. As always, I pray to be wrong. I love it when I'm wrong because that means more lives are preserved and we get to live another day of peace and hope in this beautiful and eventful world of ours. But trust me, Putin in the red chamber right now and he's heating up. God help us. That is what Joseph Okechukwu, our brother, is updating us. You know, he's a grammarian. We're managing to read what he wrote. But the issue is this: Britain needs a slap, a very serious hit on them, because they have tampered or hampered our Onyedu. We are talking from our own little corner. As Biafrans, we are not happy with Britain, you should know. And at any given opportunity, we curse them and we say it shall never be well with them. Hence, they have laid their weight on us, laid their weight on truth, trying to suppress truth at all times, killing and signing the killings of Biafrans, all in the name of Nigeria. They want to maintain contraption they curated, a business center they curated, and they've been living big using the oil. And the owners of these natural resources are hungry, turned to beggars. Even when they come to UK or Britain, they are still slaves. And this has taken too long. No African son or daughter will be happy with this. And that's what we ask God to please give them something bigger than them. Britain needs a slap. Something bigger than them should hit them and get them crushed from the surface of the earth. Such wicked tax masters, such wicked oppressors. It will never be well with them. We keep saying it. I want your friends to please help us to share, like, and subscribe to this very channel. God bless you all.